Uh, Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So I just want to play this interview that Rhoda Crawford did with Cliff Hughes. Rumors them spreading.
To come and share some of the attacks that I have had to endure and that I have been enduring.
I see that.
I wake up,
I see some of them.
and I see some wild accusations, and Cliff, I don't want to really get out there and say certain things now, but at the right time, I will share. But what I want to encourage other young people who are out there, still do not be deterred by the negativity and what you see happening, because it's good people with good intentions step aside and Jamaica is doomed. Cliff, it is because of my love for my people and my love for my country why I'm sticking this out and I'm fighting hard. I don't know if in recent time any other young individual have come under the kinds of attacks that I have come under. And why? I came in, young person, from a poor family, sold in the market with my mother to help to get a good education, have my master's degree, doing my PhD, which I've had to put on hold because of how immersed I am in this politics. I got out there, every resource that I have gotten, I go out there and I spend it on the people. When we don't get enough from CDS, I reach out to ministers, I reach out to private sector, and instead of applaud the effort of the young member of parliament and aspire to members of parliament and some of those in the political arena are guilty of it too. So until we are able to put certain regulations in place, and I can't attack my work. They can't attack my integrity. Right? My name is not being called up in anything else. So they say, all right, what should we try and use? And it's very unfortunate, Cliff. If you talk to some more of the other young MPs who are females, they too are dismayed by some of the negativities and the unfair attacks. But guess what, Cliff? If we give up now, if we turn in the towel, Jamaica is going to suffer for it. Because the persons have been fair and have been doing their assessment. This crop of young MPs and under the leadership of our Prime Minister and the hard-working ministers and state ministers that we have been focusing on work. We have been focusing on economic advancement. If you notice, so the PNPs, they were out there for months and years, and they're just talking and saying all sorts of things. And we have been quiet. We weren't paying any attention to that. We were focused on the work, but we're now realizing that sometimes when you keep quiet and you say nothing, it is interpreted by some that it is consent or that it is true, when that is not necessarily the case. A lot of us, we suffer in silence, and we have to get up and show up and put on our pretty clothes, and we out here bearing the burden of thousands. There are thousands of constituents in Manchester Central who are depending on me. So I can't break. I have to stay strong. Cliff, I buried my mother and didn't even get the time to mourn. My mother only has two of us. My little brother is in Northern Caribbean University. So I have to be looking after him and keeping strong.
Hold on for me, Rhoda Moy Crawford. She is venting. Yes, she has taken on head on some of the vilest of rumors and smears we see on social media. Yeah, hold the line for us, Ms. Crawford. Come back.
Remember to like, share, and
We
subscribe.
are hearing from the Member of Parliament for Central Manchester, the JLP's Rhoda Moy Crawford. And she's been venting, bearing her soul about the attacks on her perpetrated in social media by some. She has been very frank. She has spoken about the rumors about her having an intimate relationship with the Prime Minister. Yes, she has categorically denied that this rumor that was also on social media, that she was pregnant for the Prime Minister and had an abortion, that it started when she was having a female problem, well known, fibroids, and was carrying a bump. And a member of parliament from the other side, she says, questioned or remarked to her, Rhoda Moy Crawford, let me ask you, I've been listening. You notice I've been listening to you. Yes? I want to ask you some questions now. Yeah?
Yes.
Have you ever felt like packing it in and walking away from this?
I have, and as a matter of fact, I don't even know if I should say it, but, my mother, even before she passed, because she died suddenly, she wasn't ill. And at one point, she looked at me with tears in her eyes, and she said, my daughter, I am reading and seeing these comments. I'm not going to pretend that I'm not seeing them. What I want for you to do, but ultimately it's your decision. I would want for you to finish your term well, and get away from this nasty politics. That's what my mother told me. So I've been battling, on my mother's dying list, or fighting, because maybe you should ask me a different way. What has caused me to not step away?
Yeah.
Well, there are so many opportunities. I have opportunities and offers left, right, and center. What has kept me clear? What has caused me to not step away? Because I lived in Manchester Central for 30 years, all my life, except for when I came out to enter into college, and when I was working at Heart and had to be at the head office and living in Kingston.
Remember to like up the live, share the live, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment.
Right, and I see the ill in the constituency, and when I live right across Jamaica Place, a lot of the issues are not resolved, not because they couldn't have been, but because we've not always had.
So,
could I finish first?
Sure.
Who's committed to Jamaica? And I feel if I give up, I am sending a message to other young people, other young women especially, other people who have a passion for leadership and a passion for service and want to serve their country well. I think we're going to give in and allow persons who don't mean Jamaica well to step forward. And I see a lot of them trying to step forward now, that I hope that to God that the people do not give that opportunity, because by their utterances and their actions, they don't mean Jamaica well. So I have suffered it, and I feel as if I must continue, because the politics, if we're really going to transform it to service and just want to see Jamaica in a better place. I don't want Jamaica to become Haiti.
Let me ask you, Miss Crawford, these rumors and nasty comments and insinuations, how have they affected your relationship with your Prime Minister and Party Leader, Juliet Holness?
Well, what I do notice, because the Prime Minister, he supports all of his it's not just members of Parliament and ministers, but all of the standard bearers. And I mean, the Prime Minister continues to extend himself and to give all of us support. So I wouldn't say, I still maintain a good relationship with our Prime Minister and Party Leader. But what I do notice at times, Cliff, and it doesn't matter to me if I'm going to be getting some beating for this when I hang up the phone. But I do realize that sometimes parliamentary colleagues, they treat me differently. They try to forward now that I hope that to God that the people do not give that opportunity because by the utterances and their actions, they don't mean Jamaica well. So,
Subs-
Relationship with your Prime Minister and party leader, Andrew Holness.
well, what I do notice because the Prime Minister he supports all of his it's not just members of Parliament and ministers, but all of the standard bearers and gave all of us support. So I wouldn't say I still maintain a good relationship with our Prime Minister and party leader. But what I do notice at times, Cliff, and it doesn't matter to me if I'm going to be getting some beating for this when I hang up the phone. But I do realize that sometimes some of my own parliamentary colleagues
Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Like up the
they
live.
treat me differently. There are some things that I feel I am denied of because of this rumor. Treat me differently. There are some things that I feel I am denied of because of this rumor, or I think because it doesn't just affect me or the Prime Minister. The wife of the Prime Minister sits in the Parliament. She sits in the Speaker's chair. And Cliff, I'm not afraid to tell you that there's sometimes that people who have very good relationship with me, they talk to me on the phone, they hang out with me. Sometimes you can see it appears that they are torn, like they don't want to engage me because they don't know if the rumors are true. Themselves probably don't know, I'm sure, but they don't want to be offensive. So I think some of them are caught in a little limbo, trying to be careful how they engage me when it is cold at 0 or so, because I don't know. But I sense that and I feel that at times.
Well, let me ask you, have you ever been involved in an intimate moment or relationship affair with the Prime Minister?
No, Clipping. Categorically no. I have never. These rumors started from the time that I was in G2K. The relationship takes a batter. There's a strain on the relationship as we speak.
Oh.
Cordial, but I don't have that. There's no warmth. There's no warmth like you would see the interactions with the other young female members of Parliament.
So it's affected it?
I think so. I would say so.
Oh, the relationship is cold. Is it?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
The relationship is cold.
Yes, I would say so. I'm not just with Mrs. Holness as I would have expressed.
Yes.
I can detect from some parliamentarians too.
Yes.
They believe, or shouldn't say they believe, but they're not sure, and so they want to be cautious and careful.
Yes. And how is this impacting your relationship? Are you in a relationship? It's impacting.
Yes, and I'm in a relationship, and my partner, every time that he sees these things, I mean, the relationship takes a batter. There's a strain on the relationship as we speak.
Oh. Wow. Rhoda Moy Crawford, I can only commiserate and encourage you to keep at the job of being Member of Parliament, and also please complete the PhD.
Yes, I need to. I'm not being able to do a lot of work on the thesis, on the PhD, because I mean, Chris was still there, and he told me to check to see if it's fibers, because sometimes when you have that lumbar, it's fibers.
Yes.
So I've been doing my treatments for it. So that is when I guess that is when one member of the opposition ran the group. I don't think it's a group or deliberate. They said, "Oh, it looks like Rhoda pregnant," and then when it got out there to bloggers that I was pregnant.
Yeah.
And then when I showed concern to some of my colleagues on both sides, they said, "Well, leave it alone. That's stupidness." And I said to them, "No, it's not stupidness. They're saying, if you're pregnant, a baby will emerge in 9 months." And I said to them, but if a baby doesn't emerge, they're going to come up with something else. They're going to say, "Oh, she must have aborted the child." And here we are today.
Yeah. And how has this affected your communication, your relationship with Mrs. Holness?
Well, I don't, Mrs. Holness. Everyone is just generally just cordial, but I don't have that. There's no warmth. There's no warmth like you would see the interactions with the other young female members of parliament.
So it's affected it.
I think so. I would say so.
Oh, the relationship is cold.
So there you have it. Rhoda Moy Crawford. Interview with Cliff Hughes. Adjusting rumors. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel.